Happy New Year, Happy New Year, and Happy New Year 2026. Wow, awesome. The major thing I want to say before we even start this analysis video is in this new year, don't give up. Simple. Do not give up. For a lot of people, that is for traders especially, since this is a forex trading channel. For a lot of traders, they have struggled, they are struggling, and I won't say they will still struggle, but whatever the case is, just know that, as long as you don't give up, you can be successful. But once you give up, then you can't find the success that you so desire, right? Just a quick advice. It's still early in January. You have a whole lot of time to go in the year. And trust me, you can turn around your trading. Right? We're going to be bumping, fingers crossed, we're going to be bumping this channel and be giving you more videos, also based on analysis. Last year, as a quick recap, I was busy trying to work on my EA. I have an indicator, which is what you can see on the screen here with the blue and red lines. I'll explain this in a bit. But I've been busy trying to work on the EA that would help me to trade, right? Because I don't have that much time because of my new time zone. I won't really say new, it's been a time zone for about 3 years now. I'm on PST. So trading London session especially has been a bit challenging because that's when I'm supposed to be in bed, right? So long story short, in the videos that we're going to be talking about, most of them would be analysis. So you need to watch them and then look at the levels that we're going to be talking about. And when we say levels, we always talk about, like in the art of trading, ART. A stands for area of interest, which is also known as levels or zones or whatever you want to call them. These are the areas that we're looking for to something happening in the market in order for us to jump in. Right now, quickly, as I said, this is an indicator that I have on my chart, and you can see account authorized until 25th of January. Don't worry about this. I was going to put this in the background uh, so that it expires, it doesn't expire. I can always adjust the timing. So we're looking at Euro USD 1 hour. And we're going to be looking at like 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. This is a new year. So forget what Bitcoin, forget what gold, forget what DXY and so on have done last year. Take everything this year as fresh information, right? I'm not saying don't look at the information from last year as a point of reference to what happened last year and, is it a retracement or whatnot? But fresh information, I'll tell you, is very key, very, very important, right? So looking at what we have here, based on our area of interest, if you are new to the channel, right, you'll know that, well, if you're new to the channel, right, what we normally talk about is support resistance, right? The horizontal traditional support resistance from what you can see here using this indicator. And when I say indicator, I'll show you something now. If I move over to the next instrument below and I drag it in, it draws this. I drag it in, I drag another one in. I keep on dragging the instruments in. As I do that, what happens? It keeps on showing us those lines. Now, these lines, as you can see here, are simple support and resistance based on the logic behind the indicator. And I'm not going to go into that, obviously. But what I want us to do here is to understand how to trade these levels, the A in the art, the area of interest. We always wait for a reaction and then we wait for a trigger, right? I like looking at my chart zoomed out. Some of you might say, oh, why not zoom it in a bit and let's see the candles better? It's your choice at the end of the day. Whether you zoom it in or zoom it out, or whatever the case might be, you can see this line that we have here. If you look to your left, information to your left is very, very powerful. You see this area that acted as resistance, resistance, and a bit of support here that launched higher. You can see the same area here. Even though there was a breach, we can still say it acted as support. and then acted as resistance. So based on what price has done now, based on this candle, which has broken out, this is Euro USD by the way, H1. As has broken out over here, that means that this is now support. And we're looking forward to price coming back down to this support to give us our potential buy, because you buy at support, potential buy to push higher, right? As each day progresses, we'll be displaying more and more levels. I can tell you that if I'm going to do it manually, not using the indicator, I should have a level somewhere around here. Why did I say somewhere around here? Simply because if you look to your left, always look to your left and then you find information in front of you. Look to your left, you have these highs here that acted as resistance, some form of information here, support, support, some resistance, resistance, and whatnot. But I'm allowing the indicator to do the support resistance levels for me because, well, today is 2026 and AI is big all over the world. Why not add AI trading to what you do? It's going to make things easier. So if you can, that is if you can, and you have a strategy that you believe in, what I would advise you is turn it into an indicator or an EA. At least that's what I was able to do and what I'm still working on. So based on this Euro USD, just quickly, I'm looking forward to price coming back here and then here acting as support to push higher. Now, if this doesn't happen, then we'll look forward to price breaking this support and then here acting as resistance where price should pull back, act as resistance, and then drop further down. So we're going to wait for price to get back here, and then we wait for the R reaction, and then the T, the trigger. Always try to make your trading as simple as ABC so that you can easily rinse and repeat. I'm going to drag the next instrument, GBP USD, inside here, and you can see what we have. The same thing, similar, price is pushing higher. You can see some areas of support here. There was a big breach here, and then you can see to this side, support, support. And we should have something around here as well. If you look closely, you should have something around here. Support, resistance, resistance, resistance. Now, anyhow, you're going to be drawing your levels. Just make sure when you have your support and resistance levels like this, where you have support and resistance. Just make sure that when price is pushing higher to the resistance point, that is your area of selling. And when it's coming back to the support area, that's the area of buying. And peradventure, it breaks a level, like it breaks the resistance to the other side. This side now becomes support where you look forward to buy. As simple as ABC, right? So all you have to do, pay attention to the chart and use it to your advantage. Right now, I don't have anything on the radar. All I'm doing is simply waiting to see what price does over here. If it comes back here, gives me a nice trigger. We'll talk about different types of triggers in future videos. As I said, we're going to be doing more of this. So different triggers, your hammer, your dojis, or even different combination of candles. And if you want to top trade, you have that confidence on your levels, whatever the case might be. I would always say back test it as well before proceeding. Now we would be sticking more to some certain instruments during this year 2026, like the Euro GBP, sorry, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CHF. USD CHF is more or less it more or less tends to move in the opposite direction to the Euro USD. We've talked about this a long time ago. Here, resistance from resistance, came back here, resistance. Here, resistance, support, support, breached it, support, support. Now it looks to be on the other side, right? On this other side, you can see it's still 1 hour. It's up to you. You can drop down in time frames to look for a quick sell here or wait to see if it pushes higher and use this as an area to push, up based on the support. So we'll be looking at other instruments as well. USD JPY, we'll look at USD CAD, and of course we'll look at the DXY, the USD index, whatever broker you're using. You could either find it on as DXY instrument or USD index or whatever the case might be. But just know that this USD index is very, very key to our trading, especially if you're looking at the dollar pairs like the majors, EU, GU, UCHF. U, Yen, UCAD, and some others, right? So I'm going to just stop this video here and I'll come back tomorrow. We're going to be doing videos every now and then to give you updates of what happened. You can see here, we're trying to wait to see what happens over here. Either it pushes back up and then uses as support, or uses this section here to drop further down as resistance, right? As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I remain Tolu of CSA Forex. Thank you guys once again for last year. It was indeed interesting. It was fun. For those that ask questions, for those that have questions, and those that want to ask questions, either way, feel free to reach out and then we'll see what we can do for you. Okay, I'm going to be signing out now. Take care, everybody, and see you on the next one. Cheers.